Welcome back to the Arsenal Save, and up in today's episode, it is a very big one. We have the Champions League final against Barcelona. Last season we beat Real Madrid in the final with a Victor Osimhen 94th minute penalty. This time round is another Spanish opponent. It is Barcelona. I would say we're favourites for this game here today, but not strong favourites. They've obviously got some brilliant players such as Lewandowski, Pedri, Gavi, Ansu Fati, just to name a few there. So it's going to be a very tricky game, that is for sure. It hasn't been the easiest of routes here for us, has to be said. I'm not going to lie, we have rode our luck a little bit, especially in the last two games, of course, getting through AC Milan and Real Madrid. We did finish top of the league phase, though. Unbeaten in the league phase, and Barcelona actually finished second as well. They're unbeaten as well. We're actually the only two unbeaten teams from the league phase, so followed theme here. First and second have gone all the way to the final. AC Milan third as well. It's very interesting. But yeah, top of the league phase. 7 wins out of 8. 1 draw. Only 5 goals conceded as well. So the league phase was pretty simple for us, has to be said. In the round of 16, it was quite simple as well. We beat Monaco 6-1 on aggregate. In the quarter-final, we beat Real Madrid 5-3, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Of course it doesn't. We drew the first leg 1-1 at home. We were in massive trouble away from home. 2-0 down, not creating a single thing in the game. Luckily for us, Pedro Porro, with a moment of madness, got sent off with 10 minutes to go. And in the last 5 minutes of the game, we scored 2 goals, forced it to extra time. We scored another 2 goals and got through Real Madrid, so that was very nice. In the semi-final, we rode our luck as well a little bit. We beat AC Milan 5-2 at home very comfortably, but the second leg in that last episode there was horrendous. We lost 2-0, but we were very lucky to only lose 2-0, to be honest. So we scraped through the semi-final to get here to face Barcelona in the final. Well, Barcelona, of course, finished second in the league phase. We just saw that ourselves. They got through Inter Milan very comfortably 3-0 in the round of 16. They then beat RB Leipzig 7-2 in the quarter-final. And they just beat Man City 4-2 after extra time in the semi-final as well. So, yeah, I'd say our route's been a little bit harder. They beat Inter Milan in the round of 16. We beat Monaco, so Inter Milan are probably better than them. But in the quarter-final, we had Real Madrid. They had RB Leipzig. But in the semi-final, they had Man City, we had AC Milan. So I guess it's kind of even, really. And Barcelona deserve to be here in the final, as do we. We've definitely been lucky, but we do deserve to be here in the final, and it takes place today. We are the holders of the competition. We won it last season in Wembley against Real Madrid. This time round, we're in Munich in the Allianz Arena, and we've got to face Barcelona. Barcelona haven't won the competition since 2015, so they're newbies to the final here. We aren't. 1 year ago, we won this. We did this competition. Hopefully, it is not as last minute as last season. Hopefully, we have a comfortable win here today, but not going to be easy against Barcelona. So, of course, we won the league title in the last episode there with 2 games to spare. We did end up the season unbeaten in the final 2 games. We beat Fulham at home 4-1, which was very nice. Gabriel Jesus with a hat-trick in this game. And also, those 4 goals there took us over the 100-goal mark again for the season, so that was very nice. Unfortunately, we couldn't win our final game of the season. It was a tricky one away to West Ham. We drew 0-0 though, so that was nice. And we ended off the season with 90 points in the end. Yeah, we ended off the season with 90 points. We've got 28 wins, 6 draws, and 4 defeats. 102 goals, which is the best in the league. 28 goals conceded as well, which is also the best in the league, with a plus 74 goal difference. So not quite as good as last season with 94 goals. 94 points, and then 109 goals, but still, we reached the 90-point mark, and we also got over 100 goals in the season as well. And also, we lead most teams in every single department, basically. Most goals you see there is us, 102. Fewest shots against as well is us and Man United joint with 242. Most possession is not us, though. But fewest conceded, 28 goals conceded, so best attack and best defence in the league. Most clean sheets, 19 as well. Most shots in the season, 715 shots in the season. Over 130 better than the next team, which is crazy. And obviously most points per game. We also had the most set-piece goals in the season as well. We're very good from set pieces. So we deserve to win the league title in the end, and that is exactly what we have done. 8 points clear at the top in the end over Liverpool, which is nice. In terms of the players, well, Victor Osimhen finishes as second top goal scorer of 18 goals, and Jesus finishes as fourth top goal scorer of 17 goals. We're joint third with Isak, so yeah, not quite a prolific striker to talk of, but both of the strikers we have done quite well for themselves. 18 goals for Osimhen in 32 games and 17 goals for Jesus in 30 games. So it's great the fact that we've got 2 great strikers at the club. It would be nice to have Haaland at the club, of course, but Osimhen and Jesus have done really well this season. Most assists in the league, well, Zaniolo, he got 10 assists in the league in just 9 starts. 22 overall appearances for the season. He is basically the new Fabio Vieira for this season. This is what Vieira was doing last season. Unfortunately, not as good this season. We've got William Saliba on the best pass completion table as well here with 96%. Aaron Ramsdale, well, he had the most goals conceded, or least goal conceded, I say, with 23, because Alisson conceded 14 goals, but only played 18 games. So Ramsdale, best goalkeeper of the season, it seems to me. As you see there, most clean sheets, 18 for Ramsdale. Odegaard makes the list for key passes as well, with 76 key passes for the season. Most shots, Osimhen with 100. And obviously, for Osimhen and Jesus, top 4 of the top goal scorers. So the league has finished. We have won the league title back-to-back, which is very nice. We won it last season. Well, look at that, exactly the same. Us first, Liverpool second, and Man City third. So we are the best team in England right now. I think it's safe to say that has been cemented. Will we cement our place as the best team in Europe, though? We won the Champions League last season. Will we win it again? Also, I thought this would be the last episode of the series, but it clearly isn't, because we've got the Club World Championship coming up in just a couple of weeks' time. I say a couple of weeks' time. Just 9 days after we face Barcelona here, we face Sevilla in our first Club World Championship game in the group stage. Obviously, I'll bring you back from the Club World Championship. What a way to send out if we win the Club World Championship in the final episode here. If we win the Champions League today, that will secure a treble for this season as well. Not quite as good as last season's quintuple, but if we do win the Champions League, we have won the 2 most important trophies, the Premier League and the Champions League, to go along with the Carabao Cup. The Club World Championship, though, we've got Sevilla, ES Tunis and Club America in our group stage. Obviously, I won't bring you back for the group stage games because they should be fairly walked through. But if we get through our group, which we should do, if we finish first in our group, we'll face the second place of Group A, which turns out to be quite a tricky group, has to be said. We'll either face Inter Milan or PSG, most likely, in the round of 16. Then we'll go through to the quarter-final, semi-final, final, etc. Hopefully, we don't get knocked down in the round of 16. I'll bring you back for the quarter-final, semi-final, and final, hopefully, of the Club World Championship. Also, it's taking place in India, which is very interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, we go out and win that competition. But most importantly, today is all about the Champions League. We won the final last season against Real Madrid. Can we win it this season against Barcelona? And in terms of the team sheet for today's game, as you can see, I'm going with a 3-at-the-back system. Barcelona are playing with a 3-at-the-back system. If you look here, they're playing a 3-2-2-2. So, no, they're playing with a 4-2-2-2, sorry. So, I'm looking to counter-attack them in terms of their forwards there. You've got 2 strikers, Fati and Lewandowski. 2 defenders, 2 centre-backs. Could be in a whole lot of trouble against them. So, playing with 3 at the back here today. It's not like something I haven't used before as well. It's worked very well in other games. So, hopefully it works well here today. Got Ramsdale in goal. Gabriel, Saliba and Upamecano as the centre-backs. Then we've got Tomiyasu and Zinchenko as wing-backs. Rice and Odegaard in the midfield. And we've got Saka, Foden and Osimhen in the forward positions. And also, the good news is, we had Bukayo Saka missing for the Champions League final last season. This time round, there's not a single injury to talk of. So, that is very, very strange, but also very, very nice for us. Martinelli's been injured for 3 months consistently, it seems. Keeps getting injuries here and there, but he's on the bench, which is very nice to see. Barcelona in the Champions League final. Can we make it back-to-back Champions League wins in the series? Well, let's find out. Before we get started with this final, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. It's very important for the video success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out. And much appreciated. Let's get going in the Champions League final. Last season, the final was terrible, but obviously it was an amazing ending with a 94-minute penalty and Osimhen dispatched it. Barcelona got a very good team. I think the defence is rather weak, to be honest. I don't think it's a great defence, but going forward in the midfield, they've got some great players to talk of. But then saying that, so do we. We have some great players to talk of as well. So we shall see what happens here. Lewandowski and Fati up front does scare me. Pedri, Gavi, De Jong in the midfield also do scare me as well. So let's see what will happen here. Hopefully, we win the Champions League. The good news is we have won the Champions League already in the series, but to go out with back-to-back Champions Leagues will be amazing. Anyway, we've started off the game as the weakened team at the moment because Barcelona are on top, and here they are with a big chance. It's Gavi with the ball. Wow. Terrible start to the game. Araujo, of all people, with the first goal in the game, 8 minutes into the game. We don't really start off too well in many games, to be honest with you. Becoming a familiar theme, but we start off terribly. And if we don't score in the final now, we've lost the final, haven't we? So we need to wake up here. A big deflection. I think that was off. Who was that off of? Saliba. A big deflection off Saliba there. It was already onside, so it's counted as Araujo's goal. But that is a terrible start to the game, it has to be said. Terrible start to the game. Long way to go yet, but that is not a very promising sign, is it? Our last game in the Champions League away to AC Milan, we start off terribly. And it continued for the entire game. We were absolutely awful. So hopefully we wake up here. We should do. We are champions of Europe after all. We're champions of England as well. So we need to start showing what we're made of here. Here's Gavi with the ball. Back to Araujo, the goal scorer. We go 2-0 down in the game. And we're in whole heaps of trouble here. Whole heaps of trouble. I'm starting to get very nervous, to be honest. Very nervous. Have I messed up with the formation? I don't know. It's not looking too good for us, though, is it? Here's Christensen to Frenkie de Jong. Well, oh my word, that is absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. What a terrible start to the Champions League final. We're 2-0 down after 17 minutes. Oh my word. Look at Gavi just take the absolute mick out of Zinchenko there. And what are all the defenders doing? They're having a meeting in the middle of the box there. All I know is that we're 2-0 down in the game already. And drastic things need to happen already. I'm scrapping the free at the back system. Can't stick with this because we are getting battered here. Battered. Well, not going to make anything too drastic just yet. We've got 72 minutes to go. Plenty of time to score 2 goals. We are in big trouble though. But I've gone back to the normal 4 at the back system. I've taken off Gabriel and I've brought on Joao Neves. But it won't be too long. Half time, we're losing 2-0 still and going attacking in the game. This has been an absolutely awful start to the match for us. Really, really poor. 35 minutes on the clock almost, yet to have a shot on target in the game. Absolute filth. Absolute filth. They're destroying us. They're absolutely destroying us here. My word, it should be 3-0. It should be 3-0. It should be 3-0. You'd bet your house on Lewandowski scoring from that position, wouldn't you? You'd bet your house on it. What on earth is going on with this first half? This is a sad thing. This isn't a league game, or a Champions League phase game. This is the Champions League final. And if we don't turn up, we're not going to do anything in the game, are we? Can we get a goal back for half time? Can we see a highlight for us, first of all? That'd be nice. A shot on target. Any danger, boys? Here's Upamecano to Rice. There's Osimhen to Odegaard. Why didn't he pass it when he had a chance? I have no idea. Why didn't you not pass it, Odegaard? What a selfish sod. What a selfish... Oh, my word. Alright. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Back in the game, 2-1. Christensen with a big mistake there. Foden nicks it off him. I didn't really fully see that because I thought the highlight was over. Let's have a look. Yeah, Christensen, I have no idea what he's doing there. Foden just hitting hope there and he scores 2-1. Alright, now I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic, although his first half has still been abysmal. They're dominating possession. Well, made another change at half time. I brought on Timber for Zinchenko, who's had a poor game. We've also switched things up a little bit. Barcelona dominating possession, obviously a team we are associated with that tiki-taka style of play. So I've got rid of the short passing, gone to slightly shorter, made the attacking width wide as well, got rid of roll it out, put a high defensive line in there as well. Just go a little bit more direct in the game and try and beat them that way because the way we're playing at the moment is not really working and Zinchenko's had a poor game, so Timber on for him. That Foden goal has put us back in the game, which is nice. I'm going to say that. It's not going to plan, this is it. It is not going to plan. Does it look like we've finally run out of luck in the Champions League? Ronald Araujo's second goal of the game. We're now 3-1 down in the game. And we're not looking like champions, to be honest with you. We're not looking like champions at all. We really aren't. We're really poor. Osimhen's having an absolutely horrendous game so far. Won't be long before I take him off the pitch. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. They've changed their formation to 4-3-3 for some bizarre reason, even though it's going really well for them. Well, Osimhen's been terrible, so let's take Osimhen off. Let's bring on Jesus. And Martinelli can come on as well, I think. You know what, I did bring Neves on, but I'm going to take him off, bring Martinelli on for him. He's not going to be happy about that, but frankly, I don't really care, to be honest. So Martinelli can go up front with Jesus. Yeah, Martinelli up front with Jesus. Got Foden, Odegaard and Saka behind. Attacking, obviously. Got to score 2 goals with 30 minutes to go. It's not looking very likely, although... Don't rule it out because we were 2-0 down to Real Madrid. Could not do anything in the game. Pedro Porro got sent off. And suddenly we won that game in the end. 20 minutes to go. We've got a highlight here. We really need to start scoring very quickly here. If Barcelona get another goal, it's game over for us. Game over. Can we put it out of the bag again in the Champions League? Here's Martinelli. To Saka. Nice. Oh, Saka. That's a chance you've got to be converting, mate. That's a chance you've got to be converting. We've got a corner, though, with dangers from corners. Martinez take it. Meccano's there. Oh, my word. How have we not scored in this highlight? Have we missed a big opportunity here? Probably. We score from the next corner, though. Meccano, it's 3-2 in the game now. All right, 19 minutes to go. If we score one more goal, it's going to extra time. Come on, boys. I'm staying attacking, sticking everything the same as it is. Come on. Been better in the second half, it seems. Meccano with the goal. 14 minutes to go. Have I made a silly decision staying attacking? We shall find out. Oh my word. What's the keeper doing? Oh, we need a better touch there. What's the touch? What's he doing? What's he doing? What's the keeper doing? What's the keeper doing? Get in. Get in there to Stegen. What an absolute donut. What is that bloke doing? Look, he passed the ball to us in the first place. Heavy first touch. Then what is he doing? What on earth is he doing? Martinelli back from injury, and suddenly it's 3-3 in the game. Are we lucky again or what? We are getting the luck again in the Champions League. All right, let's make a change here. Who to bring off, though? You know, I've got to bring off either Foden, Odegaard, or Saka here. Who is the least important out of those three? It's a very hard decision, isn't it? I think Foden. Foden can come off. Foden can come off, and I'll bring on Tchouaméni. You go back in there in the midfield with Rice. Wow, can't believe this. To be honest, we've been ridiculously lucky in this game again because 2 defensive mistakes from Christensen and now the keeper, and we're back in the game. But to be honest, I don't really care. That's not our problem. They can't, fight off their nerves, and it's not our problem. Not our problem. Go back to positive. Standard defensive line. I'll keep everything else the same, though. Come on, boys. 3-3 in the game. There's still 13 minutes to go of normal time here. And now we've got a corner. Another corner. Odegaard to take it. Oh, it's cleared. Jesus. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot. Odegaard. Tomiyasu. Wow. The Champions League this season, especially the last 3 stages, has been absolutely crazy for us. And now we're suddenly looking at the better team, which is very good if we do go to extra time. Although saying that, Barcelona on the attack again. But they give the ball away to Rice. They give the ball away again, Barcelona. Rice, that is pathetic, mate. That is absolutely pathetic from you. Anyway, don't worry. We've got the ball back. We're giving it away again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't, Tomiyasu. Don't. Thank you. Thank you. Ramsdale boots it clear. We've got the ball back again, though. This highlight could be massive. Saliba with a long ball forward to Jesus. How's your composure? His composure is absolutely amazing. Oh my word. 3-1 down in the game, and now suddenly we're 4-3 up. What a Champions League final this is, by the way. What a Champions League final. How on earth are we back in the... Well, how on earth are we in the lead? How are we in the lead? I have no idea. Saliba with a brilliant long ball forward, and Jesus had a lot of work to do, but he buried it. Oh my word. This is a lot better than last season's final, that is for sure. What is going on here? We're a couple minutes away from winning the Champions League again. Oh, why did I speak? Why did I speak? Lamine Yamal with a corner. What on earth is happening here? The keeper sprinting back. Will it go 4-4? Wow. Young wonder kid Lamine Yamal almost went it 4-4 there. We've got 5 minutes added time. Let's go very defensive. I don't understand how we're in this situation, by the way. I'm a little bit flabbergasted at the moment. I think it will sink in coming into the game, but how on earth are we winning this game? 4-3. The second half has been much better, by the way, but it looked like we were done again. 3-1 down. Wow. What a team. What a team. I made all the substitutions, so I can't make any more subs here. Declan Rice can play as a centre-back, though. Well, only 5 minutes to go. We've added time. We've gone back to defensive. Gone back with a back 5 there. Tchouaméni and Odegaard just in front as well. I don't understand how we're in this situation, but we are in this situation. And what a way this will be to end off our Champions League campaign in the series. Do we deserve to win the Champions League? We were lucky against Real Madrid. We were lucky against AC Milan. And we've been lucky here again today, but 5 minutes to go. No more highlights, please. No more highlights, please. We've ended the game very strongly with 3 goals. Look at that. I think that's it. Get in there. Get in there. Champions League winners again. How on earth have I pulled this one off? How on earth have I pulled this one off? Wow, we were terrible again. We were 2-0 down and 3-1 down in the game. But towards the end of the match, like we do in lots of games, we really hit a massive flourish and we scored 3 more goals. Gabriel Jesus, the match winner in the end, and we've won the Champions League again, back to back. Ridiculously lucky, I know that, I'm completely aware of how lucky we've been, but in the end I don't really care, because whose name is etched into that trophy again? Arsenal. So not quite as convincing as last season in the Champions League. I feel like we deserved to win the Champions League last season. This time we've been lucky, but the champions is what happens. The champions get the luck at the end of the day as well. And also, you know, it's not like we were ridiculously lucky, because towards the end of the game, we probably did enough to earn a draw at least in the match. As you can see, well, the XG match story here and also the match stats, very even between the two. The first half, Barcelona better team, that is for sure. But towards the end of the game, we got back into it. Helped a lot by 2 mistakes from their defenders, has to be said. Christensen got robbed of the ball by Foden in the 6-yard box, and to stay good, I have no idea what he was doing. He gave the ball away to Martinelli. So without those 2 mistakes, it'll be 3-2. But who knows what else could happen there. All I care about is we've won the Champions League again. We've won a treble this season. Last season we won a quintuple. This season we won a treble. That's 8 trophies now in 2 seasons. That is incredible. And also we've got 1 more to go, where hopefully we can get 9 trophies in just 2 seasons. Wow, what a team. What a team. With 18 minutes to go, we were 3-1 down, and somehow we won the game 4-3 in the end. I don't think I started off the game very well with that 3 at the back system. Didn't seem to work well for us at all. I changed things up, of course, and they didn't score a goal past the 50th minute mark, so it obviously worked to some extent. They also changed their formation, though. They changed their formation from their 4-2-2-2 to a 4-3-3, which doesn't make any sense to me at all, to be honest, because they were cruising at that point. But anyway, I don't really care. We're the Champions League winners again. Well, there you have it. Victorious Arsenal celebrate famous treble. Not quite a quintuple as last season, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Won the league and the Champions League again. That is all I care about. Of course, we won the Carabao Cup as well, so that is absolutely amazing. Arsenal delighted with Kerwin. So they should be. So they should be. Wow, what can I say? What an ending to the Champions League campaign that is for us. I was expecting a defeat, to be honest, when we're 2-0 and 3-1 down. I almost accepted it in the end. You know, I wasn't too... Well, I was a little bit angry, but I wasn't too angry because we had won the Champions League already last season. But that comeback is just absolutely sensational. We've been so lucky in the Champions League. Real Madrid, we drew 1-1 at home. They absolutely battered us in the second leg. 2-0 up, absolutely cruising. But Pedro Porro got sent off. And then look what happened in that game. 4 more goals for us. AC Milan battered them at home 5-2. But in the second leg, we were absolutely horrendous. And we lost the game 2-0. It could have been a lot more, to be honest. So, rode a luck in that game as well. And you just saw for yourself what happened against Barcelona there. 2-0 and 3-1 down. A great comeback. And we won the game 4-3 in the end as well. So, that is amazing. So, yeah, one more episode, to go in the series. It's the Club World Championship. I'm going to go play the 3 group games off camera. And I think I'll bring you back for the quarter-final stage if we get there. And the semi-final and the final as well, hopefully. So make sure you look out for that one, guys. But that is it for us. We have won the Champions League again. Back-to-back Champions League titles. Back-to-back Premier Leagues as well. And back-to-back Carabao Cups. What a series it's been so far. Can we top it all off, though, by being crowned the champions of the world? Well, you'll find out in the next episode. And please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out. And much appreciated. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you for the next one.